Hello, welcome to my channel, A Book Forest. My name is Kim, and today I'm going to be doing a review of The Witch Roads by Kate Elliott. I got an advanced reader copy from NetGalley, so it's going to be published on June 10th, and it's part of a duology that's the sequel is getting published around November, and I think if you want to pre-order both, you can do that. So I gave this 4 stars. I really enjoyed this. The Witch Roads is fantasy, so it's set in a different world, and it's a very regimented society, I would call it. Everyone has their roles. It's an empire that's been founded following a very big catastrophe in the land, and I think there was a lot of chaos in the distant past before the empire, and then once they started, or around the time where there was a new rulers, and the new rulers decided that everyone would have a role, a purpose, and you cannot get out of your caste, like your strata of society, and everyone would have their own possibilities within their status, but everyone has to stay have their utility. And if you're the emperor, you can do whatever you want, and you have control of everyone. And then if you're the prince below, then the only person who can tell you what to do is the emperor, and so on and so forth. So there's the emperor, the princes, the nobles, and then the menials, they call, or the lower ranking people. There's people who have jobs, and then the menials are just servants, and they can be used doing whatever. So this is a very strange world. It has a pall, P-A-L-L, so I was calling it a pal. I think it's Paul. Anyways, the pall is kind of a mist with currents, strange currents in it, and it just spreads over lowlands. It doesn't cross most waters, and it has spores in it, and the spores, the mushrooms, they can infest living creatures, and when they do, they change the creature into a monster. All of a sudden, a little mouse can have 4 heads and teeth and limbs that are spaghetti-ish. It's very strange and a bit disgusting, really. So this society, their main purpose is to stay out of chaos and to find spores. There's people that their entire job is to look out for those spores and nullify the effect as soon as possible before they infect a living being, because once that's done, that can spread really quickly. And the only thing that the pal doesn't cross are the pure waters and the witch roads. Therefore the title. The witch roads were built, they say, by the first emperor, but some suspect it's been built way before the empire, in the very distant and nebulous past. And those roads, they have a safeguard from the pal. The pal cannot cross it. So if you're walking on those roads, you're safe. And those are they cross all over the empire. And there's also strange ruins that we don't really know who built them and what they're doing. And in that world, we have our main character, whose name is Ellen. So Ellen is one of those people. She's a courier, so she essentially is a mailman. But her route is always the same. She's been doing the same route for 10-15 years, every month, going from point A to point Z and stopping at all the villages in between on this witch road and around it. And her role is to check all the little spots, places, woods, villages, and to spot anything different. Is there a spore growing somewhere? She has a talent for finding them, and the goal of having the same route for all the couriers forever is that they get to know their route really, really, really well. And Ellen is enjoying her life. She lives in a village, and she's well regarded by the main official in the village. And she has friends. She has her nephew lives with her, and she loves her nephew very much. Her sister died a few months or years ago, and yeah, like she has a little routine, and she's happy. But her nephew has to declare what he's going to do as a career, and he doesn't really know what he wants. When you are in a certain strata of society, you have these different types of careers that are open to you, and you have to declare for one, and once you've declared, you do that for the rest of your life. You have no choice. And the nephew doesn't really know. In that society, there are, like, I think gender doesn't play a very big role. The emperor can be male or female, like it's the firstborn or the person who's been like knifed their way to power. But as soon as they become emperor, they're called emperor. Same thing with the princes, like princes can be male or female. And anyone who's born of the emperor by a concubine in the palace grounds or in the city is a prince, a higher level prince. And then everyone who is born of those families and somewhere else is called a lower level prince. And then there's the nobles. So it's very complex types of politicking around. And we soon meet a prince. Like Ellen's little world is kind of put upside down by the coming of a prince who's very arrogant, of course. He's never been told no probably a day in his life by anyone below him. So yeah, he's not very pleasant. He's good. He's nice to look at, but he's a very unpleasant man. And we don't really know why he's there. He has a mission, and his mission is hindered by something. And Ellen is the only one who can help him. So Ellen guides the prince and his retinue to the place where he wants to get. And they get to a certain set of ruins, and something happens that makes the prince change personalities overnight. And that's a bit of a mystery there. And then we get on with this storyline. So yeah, as soon as I started reading this book, I was really engrossed by the world. It's so well written, and Ellen is a very interesting character. She seems very stoic and very happy-go-lucky. Like she keeps her emotions in check. She's always the pillar of strength for everyone else, and she helps out everyone. But there's a turmoil going on inside. She loves her nephew, and she loved her sister very, very much. Yeah, and she's very protective, and it's her whole life basically is her nephew now. And then this happens, and she's got also a bit of a mysterious past. We don't really know what happened to her before, where she's from. Like, she's a bit of an outlier in this world. So it's very intriguing. There's a mystery there, a few mysteries there. And yeah, I really enjoyed her character. She's complex. She's very likable, but there's also aspects of her that are not likable, which I enjoy. I enjoy a complex character, because we are kind of all like that. There's stuff that we do that's not so likable, and we can be a good person, but can be a pain as well. So I enjoy that very much. So I'll just read a quote describing the actual empire. So it says, "Order creates tranquility. Therefore, the tranquil empire is built on order, so all may know and act within their declared place in the empire, and there shall be no confusion." So that gives you an idea of the state of things in this world. So Ellen is like the biggest heart, really. She's a tough cookie, but she's also very tender inside. And there's interactions with a lot of different characters, which I enjoyed as well. Like there's obviously the prince, there's also like people in his entourage that are like higher level than Ellen, and some of them are like okay, some of like they're all like in their own way kind of nice people. They do their job and they're like not bad guys, but some of them are more sympathetic than others. And you have like these higher ranking people and they just don't get what the menials or what the lower ranking people are going through. Like they can't even fathom their lives or what could be going through their heads or what their life is actually like. So that's very interesting, which it's realistic. Yeah, I really enjoy that. And there's like a lot of themes in this book that are very well talked about a lot nowadays, which I usually avoid because I kind of get sick of those subjects. Like when you hear about something often enough, like for example like identity or gender or things like that, you kind of get sick of, like, I've made my opinion, thank you. But in this it's not preachy, it's not trying to because even if you agree with something, you might not want to hear it preached in your fiction. That's how I feel anyways. But she does it very well. Like it's not it's not sanctimonious, it's actually just part of the world. That's how it works. So yeah, I really like that. It makes it very fun to read about and easy to digest. So yeah, the author's fingers are like light and they're feathery. It's not heavy. The only thing I did not very much enjoy in this book is the ending. It's not that it's a bad ending, it's just that there's like a huge flashback right at the end telling some backstory that I think would have been better dispersed a little bit throughout the book, and then you have a little bit of a bigger ending flashback at the end, but not like one entire chapters or two. And also that flashback is told like a story instead of being reacted to by the characters. So to me that kind of, the climax was going there and it just brought my enthusiasm a bit down at the end, but not enough. Like of course that's why it's a 4-star instead of a 5 stars, because at that point it was a 5 stars and then I removed the stars just because of that. I thought it was a bit clumsy, but the rest like the characters, the world is amazing, super original. It reminded me a bit of Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind by Studio Ghibli, or also a bit like the Mortal Techniques by Rob J. Hayes. It's set in kind of an Asian-inspired society. Definitely, like, you get the vibes. And yeah, I very much enjoyed it. I recommend it to anyone who likes very original world building, nice characters, and intriguing mysteries. So yeah, let me know if you want to read this. I'm probably gonna order the book because I have the advanced reader copy, but I think I want a physical copy as well. So yeah, I can't wait for the sequel actually. So thank you for watching and see you next time.